So today we're gonna be doing a video on the Dokfan Wiki. Bro, you know what's crazy? I literally thought to myself, I'm like, okay, since I did the TN video yesterday, let me go ahead and click on the Ultra Ego Vegeta little link, right? The URL. And when I clicked on it, I was like, what? What the fuck? It works! Bro, yesterday's video, this shit was not working, guys. But it's all of a sudden working today? Now, which one of you guys are watching my videos over at the Dokfan Wiki? Which one of you guys over here are watching my videos on the Dokfan Wiki? This was not working yesterday. What? What? Yo, whoever made this card they locked in. Bro, I was literally like, okay, I was gonna read this Ultra Ego Vegeta card. Oh, not Vegeta, excuse me. The Ultra Ego Vegeta card. Yeah, Vegeta. And the shit wasn't working yesterday, bro. As a quick sidebar, guys, I added the Dokfan Wiki to my my little shortcut bar, so you guys will be getting more Dokfan Wiki videos. I also gotta add my Gmail for custom cards to my shortcut too, but we're gonna do that some other time, right? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it, right? Let's read our guy Ultra Ego Vegeta. Yo, if you are the person that made this Dokfan Wiki card, please comment down below, please, because you got that shit fixed fast. Okay. All right, so Raw Violent Violence, tongue twister, Vegeta Ultra Ego. His leader skill is superheroes, successors, or Vegeta's family, 3 key and 220% across the board. So I would say he has a fairly solid combination of 220%. And his super attack, that being the Burst Impact, he stacks attack and defense, does immense damage, and he has a 50% chance to stun. Do keep in mind he is a Dokkan Fest with a... He's a Dokkan Fest with a Carnival LR 220% leader skill. Hey, whatever. I'm all for it. And his unit super attack, that being the Supreme Kamehameha and Ultimate Galagun, he gets 50% attack and defense for 3 turns and still does immense damage to enemy. All you have to do is have an ally whose name is Goku specifically attacking in the same turn. So that's very easy to get off. And his passive, that being This Is All Ego. He activates the interest animation upon entry, and he performs a guaranteed super attack for 3 turns. And for his basic effects, he starts out with 278% attack and defense at the start of turn, has 90% damage reduction with guard, so that's a very high amount of damage reduction in guard, so he has very strong defensive abilities to fall back on. And per attack received, he loses 10% damage reduction down to 40%, so he'll go from 90% damage reduction down to 50% damage reduction, and he gets 78% attack up to 390%, and he gets 39% defense up to 195%, and performs an additional attack that's a 78% chance to become a super attack up to 5. Wow, okay. Interesting. So for each attack he receives, like if the enemy is hitting you with like a barrage of attacks, like let's say the enemy's hitting you with let's say they're doing 5 normals to you inside the first slot. This guy gets hit for those 5 times. He's going to easily be able to not only build up his attack and defense, but he's going to be able to do up to 5 plus supers from taking those 5 normals. That's best case scenario, of course, while also losing his damage reduction. But still, when he loses his damage reduction, he's still going to have up to 50% damage reduction with guard, which is obviously still quite nice. When receiving a super attack, he has a 50% chance to nullify the super attack, and he gets 20% damage reduction for the duration of that turn. Wow. So even if he takes a super, when he takes that super after losing that up to 40% damage reduction, he's still going to have 70% damage reduction with guard for the duration of turn while he's taking that super attack. That's very good. It's not just specifically only for that super attack, which is obviously very nice, and I really like that. After nullifying a super attack in battle, he gets 78% attack and defense. Nice, he gets free stats for nullifying the super attack. And when attacking with 12 or more key, 100% attack and defense, as well as effective against all types. Okay, so he doesn't have any built-in crit chance, which I'm completely fine with. So this guy can do up to 6 plus supers inside his passive, 1 being guaranteed, and 5 of them all being additional super attack chances, which is obviously crazy, meaning that this guy can do up to 8 plus supers, which is crazy strong, because he does his first base super, he does his guarantee super from his interest animation, just, you know, buff right over there for the guarantee super for 3 turns. He gets that, I think that's like 5 plus supers, so then what, we're up to fucking 7? And then we get the hidden potential, which would be an 8th, bro. 8 plus supers. He can have turn 1, 90% damage reduction with guard. And then, of course, as the fight goes on, this guy's going to be able to have up to 70% damage reduction with guard. Granted, he takes a super within a turn, but if he's not taking a super within a turn, he's going to have guard with 50% damage reduction. As well as being able to get rewarded for him having nullified the super attack. He does have built-in effective against all types, so no crit chance, which is obviously nothing, you know, too crazy. So you'd probably build this guy full crit. I see no reason to give this guy additional because he already has up to 5 plus supers when he's taking up to 5 attacks for those additional super attack chances. He's very good. I think full crit is the way to go for this guy, 100%. Considering the fact that he can do up to 6 plus supers, he's really good. Yeah, 50% chance to nullify a super attack. Yeah, I'm nothing else to say about this guy. And he also gets to attack and defensive buff from his passive super attack effects, which is obviously very nice. He is a stacker, of course. That's crazy that he's a stacker, bro. Hey, bro, it's crazy because you get lucky, and these are not like low chances in any regard. This is a 78% chance of becoming a super attack. That's very good. Wow. Okay. Alright, his active skill, that being Instinctive Titan Unleashed. So he raises attack by 178% temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. And with greater power when there is an ally whose name is Goku attacking the same turn. Okay, so it's going to hit slightly hard if you have a Goku attack in the same turn. Stuns the enemy for 2 turns, and it can be activated after receiving 5 or more attacks in battle. Okay, so that should be fairly easy to get off. And what else? He also has Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Over in a Flash, Shock of Speed, Prodigies, and Fierce Battle. Okay, I would say solid link set. Prepare for Battle, Shock of Speed, Over in a Flash is obviously the key combination. Godly Power, Saiyan Warrior Race. Okay. So I don't really have much to really say there. Categories as shown, he's on a lot of categories. What is this? There's a Granola Saga category. Alright, and then it goes to SSR. Let's go ahead and showcase the SSR for the video. Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. Okay. Alright, so, with that being said, Vegeta strong. Any weakness to him? I'd probably say what's the stats? Wow. Bro, what's a weakness about this guy? He has, I don't see a weakness. I don't. Because even when he's taking a super attack, I would like to assume even from a tough boss, because he's going to take a super attack, and around the end of the fight, he's still going to have up that stacked of attack and defense, as well as him have that 50% attack these for 3 turns. You're going to run a Goku with this guy, absolutely. This guy, I can see little to no weaknesses with him. Probably none. Only thing I would probably say is that he doesn't have built-in crit because he's doing so many super attacks, because, you know, he has all those super attack chances. He's very strong. Yeah, he's very strong. Okay, that's gonna be all. Maybe his active skill? No, because his active skill is going to hit hard, I like to assume, considering he's stacking up attack and defense. This guy's good. Shout out to the person that created this card. Does it show the name? It does. Super Kaioken Goku Extreme. Yeah, card edit and details. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. You fixed this card. Either you just made this February 26, 2025. Yo. So this card was made about almost 2 months ago. You fixed this card fast as hell. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. These Dokfan Wiki videos, you guys might get more of these. I like this website. I like this website. And I think it's a great honor that is added to my shortcuts because we're going to be talking about this website a little bit more. I also got to put up my Gmail there too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and join the 24/7 Discord server. That is a link to my Discord server down below in the description for you to join today. And that's going to be about it. This card's cool. It's a cool ass card. Peace.